It's 11 p.m., and you're doing that thing again, opening your bank app, staring at the number, then opening a random How I Saved My First 100K video, watching someone your age casually mention their net worth like it's nothing. And for a second, you feel that familiar gut punch. Because you're not broke. You have a job. You're not reckless with money. But when you look at your actual savings and investments combined, it's nowhere close to six figures. And you start wondering, is $100,000 even realistic for someone like me? Or is that just a number people throw around online? Here's the thing, $100,000 isn't just a random milestone. It's the point where money starts behaving differently. Below 100K, your effort is doing almost all the work. Above it, your money starts pulling its own weight. So in this video, I'm going to show you the fastest realistic path to your first $100,000 without needing a huge salary or some lucky break. My name is Ren. If you're trying to hit six figures and want to get there faster, hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Let's break it down. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Your first $100,000 is the hardest money you'll ever save. Not because the math is complicated, but because early on, almost all the growth comes from you, not your investments. Let's look at the numbers. If you invest $1,000 a month at an 8% average return, it takes you about 6 years to hit $100,000. But here's what most people don't realize. Of that $100,000, roughly $72,000 came directly from your own contributions. Only about $28,000 came from growth. Compare that to your second $100,000. If you keep investing the same amount, it only takes about 4 years to add the next $100,000. And by your third $100,000, it can take under 3 years. Same monthly contribution, completely different speed. That's not because you started earning more. It's because your money started working alongside you. This is why the first $100K feels brutally slow, while every $100K after it feels faster. And this is exactly why so many people give up. Right before things get easier, they hit $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and the growth still feels invisible. They compare their progress to someone posting about their $200K net worth online and think, I'm doing something wrong. But the truth is, they're not behind. They just haven't crossed the point where compounding starts pulling real weight. So the real question isn't, how do I get rich fast? It's, how do I get through this slow, boring middle section faster? And that comes down to 4 levers. Lever 1, increase your savings rate before your income. Most people assume the fastest way to 100K is earning more. But here's what most people don't realize. Your savings rate matters more than your income early on. Someone earning $50,000 a year who saves 20% will outsave someone earning $80,000 who saves 5%. Before chasing a bigger salary, look at how much of your current income is actually escaping your account. Small leaks, subscriptions, food delivery, impulse spending add up faster than people expect. Lever 2, automate your investing so consistency isn't optional. Here's the key insight. People don't fail to reach 100K because they lack discipline. They fail because they rely on discipline in the first place. If investing depends on remembering to do it every month, life will eventually get in the way. Set up automatic transfers the day you get paid, before you see the money in your checking account. This removes the decision entirely, and consistency becomes the default instead of the exception. Lever 3, avoid restarting your progress. This is one of the most underrated wealth killers. Every time someone pulls money out of investments for a non-emergency, they don't just lose that money, they lose the compounding time attached to it. Pulling out $10,000 early in your journey can cost you tens of thousands down the line because that money never gets the chance to grow through your fastest compounding years. The goal isn't just contributing consistently, it's protecting what's already growing. Lever 4, increase your income strategically, not randomly. Now, income does matter, especially once your savings rate is already solid. But most people chase income increases the wrong way, hoping for a big raise or a lucky break. Instead, focus on specific, repeatable moves. Negotiating your current salary, switching jobs when the market clearly supports a jump, building one focused skill that increases your value. Even a modest income increase, when combined with an already strong savings rate, dramatically shortens your timeline. Let me give you a quick analogy. Reaching your first $100,000 is like pushing a boulder up a hill. In the beginning, almost all the force comes from you. It's slow. It's exhausting. Progress feels barely visible. But once that boulder crests the hill, momentum takes over. It doesn't need as much force from you anymore. It just needs you to keep guiding it. Most people quit while they're still pushing uphill, right before the boulder would have started rolling on its own. Now, here's a quick example. Imagine two people. Person A saves $500 a month, starting today. Person B waits 2 years to get their finances in order first, then starts saving $700 a month. Even though Person B saves more per month, Person A reaches $100,000 significantly earlier because those first 2 years of compounding can never be recovered. Time in the market consistently outperforms perfect timing. So let's recap the fastest path to your first $100,000. Lever 1. Prioritize your savings rate over your income early on. Lever 2. Automate your investing so it doesn't depend on willpower. Lever 3. Protect your progress by avoiding unnecessary withdrawals. And Lever 4. Grow your income strategically once your habits are already solid. Because here's the truth most people don't want to hear. The first $100,000 isn't slow because you're doing something wrong. It's slow because you're doing the hardest part of the entire journey. Every dollar after this gets easier, faster, and more automatic. The people who reach six figures aren't the ones with perfect timing or huge salaries. They're the ones who kept pushing through the boring middle long enough for momentum to take over. If this video helped you see your path to 100K more clearly, make sure to hit subscribe. And I'm curious, where are you right now in your journey toward your first $100,000? Let me know in the comments, because the version of you a few years from now is being built by the decisions you make right now.